We've seen Koi. He's a familiar face on the stream. Maybe Where. Good luck to Koi. Maybe Koi wanted to be on stream.
And then we have Kaito-san.
Yes, do you know Kaido?
I know him.
Oh, okay.
Now.
Okay, yeah. We've met the guy. And we're going straight into the gameplay.
Right, with the timer starting, we have 60 minutes and 10 minutes of overtiming.
We can see Stuart, our judge, giving our players dice just to say, hey.
It is going to be a 6v6. 6,000 versus 6,000.
6v6. Looks like Kaido is indeed shuffling his hand back in. What is Koi working with, Paul?
He does have the Supernova. He does have a Perona as well as a 5-cost, so it could potentially go into the... It depends on whether going first or second. I mean, he can possibly... He has two searches, so searching for the... Perona can search into the Lord Beppo. The Kid Killer can look into the Lord Beppo as well as the Perona looking for the Shanks. So, we'll see how we go here. Koi just...
And to think what's on the line here for these players in the top 4, the top 3 will be getting a Zoro card, celebrating where they place first, second, or third. Fourth is probably the place you don't want to be. So what will happen is the top 4 will happen. Both winners will play in the finals, and both losers will play in the lower bracket finals as well, playing for that third place. So it is going to be a double chance at a card, and the winner.
Oh, a little gentleman's fist bump.
A little gentleman, and that's what we hear, sportsmanship. And the winner of the next 2 rounds will be our Oceania World Champion.
Yeah, but only one person gets to go to Japan. And with that Perona search, managed to get the 7-cost. Shanks will be able to play on curve. He does have the 5, that's a Shigi on 5, and potentially 7 on the Shanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, only one may stand. Going back to the 3-Don turn of the Mihawk, swing 6. Let me press the buttons.
6 into lead, does play the Coffin Boat. Will be able to draw a card and place 2 into the Kid Killer. Matt is just playing exactly what he wants on this turn. Just searching, drawing. Gets himself a... Let's see what... Can get himself another Kid Killer if he wishes.
They don't have much of a choice, it looks like, Paul.
Is that a body?
Can take the Bonnie or take the Kid and Killer. We'll be taking the Kid and Killer, the Shanks, and the Coffin Boat, unable to be taken with them not being supernovas. So we'll have to see what Kaido does on his turn.
4-Don turn play. What can he possibly do in this situation? I mean, he can play. Is that the 4-cost Zoro?
Blocker Zoro, yeah, could do.
Could do that. Doesn't have a Coffin Boat, unfortunately, as well.
Few choices here, but probably might just start off with a 6 to leader, see where that goes from there. Let's see what Kaido wants to do. So Mihawk, the biggest thing is, these players have played each other a lot, and the biggest thing here will be what do they do in the late game. They've got to find their boss monsters. If you don't find a boss monster, if you whiff a boss monster on one of them, you're going to be a Scratchman and Poo on play, rest of 2 cost or less.
And just most likely just swinging into that Kid Killer.
Oh, I think it might. Okay. Passing back to Koi after that swing, Kid Killer dead. Kaido looks like he's preparing for the 6-Don Law on the next turn. Needed a body out to be able to do the shambles, like so. However Law does it, I'm sure you do a better, Paul.
Yeah,
if you guys could see me on stream, you do the thing.
6 into lead will take it. No trigger will be playing the Tashigi right on time. Being able to use the leader ability, restand 3-Don, potentially swinging a 5. No, it's a 6. It's going to be a 6. It won't be 5 into 6. So, actually,
just unresting the Don and passing the turn back to Kaido.
Need to keep constantly reminding myself, Mihawk is on 6 right now.
That's correct, Paul. That is correct. That's what the dice are for.
Yeah.
More than likely, we're going to see the shambles here from Kaido, but what does he have to actually shambles out? Is there any, a 5-cost that he has that...
Let's see. Ooh. I mean, he can do the double blocker approach, but it is going to be a 1 less 2k to have in hand.
Oh, so sorry. We just ran around the grounds of our buttons, but yeah, it's kind of awkward. If he would really love a Tashigi or a Perona being able to play that out with the Lord, they're getting a 6-cost and a 5-cost on that turn, being able to leader ability as well. But looks like, Kaido's kind of missing that source there. So what does he do?
And needs to get at least one body on the field. That has to wait for one more Don turn to go up to to play the Shanks. Will be playing the Law, bouncing back the Apu. Will he put in the other Supernova slash Straw Hat, Zoro, the 4 cost, and plays nothing?
Plays nothing!
And just I guess he just wants to value.
Look at it, guys.
I think he wants to value that 2K more rather than an extra body, yeah.
And wants to get a body on field as well, just to establish some sort of pressure or a blocker as well. You know, you want to get that 2K back in the hand. It's much more useful there. But yeah, Kaido just unable to have anything to deal with it. And Koi, he's been the Shanks man, knows what to do. He has been playing a lot of this card. Do we see a 6 into 6 on the Law? I would assume so, right, Paul? Might go a 6 and an 8 just to get rid of the Law. Then that leaves Kaido with 0 bodies on board. I think that's going to be a good play there.
We'll be resting the Perona and the Coffin Bow, bunking that Tashigi up to 8. Will it be swinging into... Yes, it's going to be 8 into the 6. A 2 and a 1. No Don available to activate any of the...
Does it look like Kaido only has 2Ks in his hand as well? So we'll need to over-counter for this 8K swing. Unable to do it efficiently, and he's probably not vibing it right now. Yeah. Good to see our players, like, you know, laughing about the situation. But, you know, you feel for Kaido. You come into the top 4, and, you know, the ugly green giant rears its head and says, no bricks, all Brick City in your hand.
It's going to be a 8K swing. We'll have to provide a 2 and a 1. Or could possibly just take it. He doesn't, like you said, only 2 2K counters in hand. No Dawn available to activate that. Will most likely just... Brick City does take it, goes down to 2 life. I think that, and he's just picked up that card.
Take me down to the Brick City where Mihawk is green and the bricks are heavy. Give me more! Did he pick up?
He picked up a Law Beppo. So he's got two Shanks, 2 7-cost Shanks, a Law Beppo.
Yep.
He's got only 2 2Ks in hand. He's got a lot of event counters. I think that's another Apu. So he might have 3.
Yeah, I think he had that Apu to start off with. So I think for the top life, he actually took a 6-cost Law. And the top card that he top decked was a 10-cost Law and Beppo. So he's added 2 more bricks to the city. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for some prime real estate, Kaido hand is the place to be right now.
Yeah, and plays the 7-cost Shanks. Will be resting it using the Mihawk ability. He's starting 3 Don. Dare I say he might... Let's see if he wants to kind of... Can we see that Koi's hand?
I'm going to have a look at Koi's hand for sure, Paul.
It's Bonnie.
2K, 2K, 3 2Ks, a Bonnie 5K, and yeah, we'll need to use some of these cards to be able to, you know, get into his big boss monsters. So maybe that's an issue for Koi, not actually seeing the boss monsters. Kaido seeing too many. Is Koi seeing enough?
Yeah, swinging 7 into lead. Will be taking the life from there. Does get himself another Bonnie searcher, potentially searching for maybe a Law Beppo.
Yeah, Kaido also stalling as well, using the Luffy event, keeping these 2 cards, Tashigi and Shanks, rested for the turn. Just stalling, which is really good for him. Maybe he can get out of the Brick City as well by, you know, building the houses on the field.
9 Don turn play. Will he get another? Let's see what he has here.
2 Bonnies, has the 5-cost Bonnie in hand as well, so might want to use those cards to dig into his deck, because it looks like he's actually struggling with a lot of the other things. He needs to find some pieces ASAP.
Just saying that, plays as Bonnie, resting 2 Don. We'll be looking at a top 5 search. Let's see if he gets lucky with the Supernova.
Would love to see Law and Beppo. There it is.
There we go.
Is bottom decking a Law and Beppo though, so that does mean 1 less Law and Beppo for Koi, unless he could somehow get to the bottom of his deck with the amount of searches that he might just do now. Let's see what he does. Yeah, it goes again.
Double search. Seeing the necessary pieces for the next possible 2 turns.
Would be looking for probably for a 2nd Law and Beppo if possible, but not shown is a Law and Beppo in that hand. It looked like he had the 9-cost Mihawk, the 9-cost Shanks. These are cards that you do want to see as well.
Will get himself the 1-cost event and be able to rest 2 7-cost or freezing.
Freezing, yes. And then we have, you know, what does he do with this turn as well? Does he don up the Perona? No, he just gets rid of the Perona, plays the Bonnie. More than 8 cards are rested on his field, so he's going to be able to draw 2 and trash 1 card and get 1 don back rested. Unrested, should I say. we could see here, Paul, if he wanted to, he could use that Don to then play the Bonnie, but looks like he's going to trash the Bonnie. Disregard. So we'll get one back. He can rest this Don to then get 3 back, but...
Or just rest the Coffin Boat.
That's true. Get as much Don as possible unrested. 4 Don. He might go a big swing with the Mihawk, but does he go into the Shanks or does he go into the leader Mihawk? Us knowing Kaito's hand, he should be going into the Shanks, try and force out a card or make a Kaito over counter. But he's definitely debating Koi. Does he put 4 on and go 10 into Shanks?
Still playing around with that 4 Don. Possible things that you probably just save. Yeah, no, never mind. Disregard that. Yeah,
10
we're going to
into
go
lead.
10 into lead. Let's see how you deal with that Kaito. With no Don available. Does have 3 2Ks.
This looks like it might be a hit here, Paul, because he has to give up 3 2Ks if he doesn't want to do it. And yeah,
Does
Kaito
that
going down
gonna be
into 1.
Is that going to be another brick in hand?
No.
Let's
Is it
see
a brick?
It's a
Hang
very
on.
it's a very top card that he has.
Was it Apu and top deck the Paradise Waterfall? Apu thankfully having counter, but Paradise Waterfall needing the Don up to be able to counter. So let's see what Kaito does this turn. Is on the 10 Don, does have Lauren Beppos in hand, can use them if wanting to. Makes a lot of sense.
We'll be able to... No, he won't be able to freeze the Shanks?
Of course he can.
Oh, no, with Lord Beppo, that's right.
Lauren Beppo can freeze it, but he could... There are some shenanigans that Kaito could do here. If he doesn't swing with the Shanks and only swings with, rest with the Law and Beppo... No, doesn't even rest the Law and Beppo. So Lauren Beppo says that you may rest a card and keep that card rested for your opponent's turn, but then if your opponent has 2 rested characters, then you get the plus 2,000 power. So I don't know if there's any shenanigans there that Kaito is worth, doing, keeping those cards rested, and, there is not. So he's just going to rest the Shanks, swing into lead, resting the Bonnie. Let's see how this swing goes. 8 into lead.
And here we go, Lord Beppo making their appearance. Stunning the Shanks. Able to rest the Lord Beppo, restand 3 Don. Bunking it up to all the way to 8 now.
This is going to be a big swing. I'd be surprised if Koi actually counters out of there. Might be going down to 1 as well. But look at the amount of cards Koi has in his hand as well. Also could be 3 Luffy events.
That's a lot of Luffys.
That's a lot of Luffys, indeed, Paul. 3 Luffys, 4 2Ks, 1 Deadman's Game. Koi has everything but the boss monsters. He's going to be hoping for a Law and Beppo. Oh, he does have 1 in hand. Disregard, don't mind me.
Going to be a 10 into lead. Will he try to force out those 2K counters? Only has 1 and decides to just take it. Going to be in a Perona Searcher.
Top decks is a Shigi there, not a boss monster. Boss monsters are going to be the name of the game, but is unresting with 2 Bonnies as well, so could do some more searching if need be. Maybe he does get back down to that Law and Beppo that he put down the bottom. Koi putting the Law and Beppo to the front of his hand, definitely going to be the choice to do, but how does he maneuver through this? Does he... Can't search first, can't swing first and get rid of Tashigi? More than likely one of these Bonnies will be going to the trash to make room for Law and Beppo coming out of the hand.
Still contemplating whether to attack first or play the body. Let's see, he rested 2, the Bonnie as well as the Coffin Boat.
Shigi is now powered up, going up to 8, but is on 7 due to the fact that there is a 7-cost Shanks on Kaito's field. So what do we do here? Was this rest of the Bonnie actually just a thought of, this is the card I'm actually going to get rid of to play the Law and Beppo and double search with the other Bonnies, or what does Koi want to do?
Replaces the Bonnie to play himself. The Lord Beppo will be stunning the Lord Beppo himself. And then bunking up to 8,000 power. Will be able to rest and restand 3, so he can probably don up that Tashigi.
I think it's going to be more of we're going to use 2 of those Don to use the Bonnie searches to get another extra 2 cards on hand, get that card advantage going. You're going to get a lot of pieces in there. We saw he had so many events. We saw we had so many 2Ks. He might be getting able to get more events, more 2Ks, and the defense will just be, out of this world. But then we look at Kaido's hand as well, has the exact same thing. This is the Mihawk mirror, boys and gents.
Boys and gents?
Yes, boys and gents. Boys, girls, yeah. Anyways, just build up that hand and being able to defend your big monsters, the bosses of the deck.
Is there a... Yeah, okay, cool. You can get the 2K.
2K Supernova Zoro.
We'll be able to search once more with that Bonnie. Try to get as many 2Ks as possible.
Sees 2 Bonnies, Kitty Killer, and 2 1 billion fold tri. We need like those YouTube videos where it like shows you how to pronounce words. We need one of that for 1 billion fold Tricolosseum. It's gonna and then when they do the pronunciation, it goes Trilictium or something like that. It's like what?
Hasn't swung yet with the Tsushigi nor with his leader. He will be swinging now. We're going to a 8 into lead.
Yes, 8 into 8. Going to use the Paradise Waterfall.
Restanding the
Law and Beppo gets through the frozen Law and Beppo effect. The shenanigans there really well played by Kaido, leaving that Paradise Waterfall Don up. That means Law and Beppo can swing next turn. Because Law and Beppo does freeze it, but that's by resting it. If you can unrest it through your way, there you go. And is that a misplay by Koi? Will this, change what Kaito does? Has a second.
He's got a couple of Paradise Waterfalls, so just in preparation for any possible 10 drops that Koi may play.
Also has the second Law and Beppo in hand as well. So could Law and Beppo the Law and Beppo, and then Law and Beppo could Law and Beppo. We're going to be saying that a lot. It's crazy to think when Starter Deck Bonnie came out, Law and Beppo wasn't even that strong of a card in Bonnie. Not many cards are playing it, and Mihawk has just come in and absolutely, abused the Law and Beppo, the big green boss monster. Probably going to be a 10 into lead. And we know Koi has a lot of counter. He's going to use an event, more than likely going to be giving us a... Oh no, is also sitting on 8 as well, so only needs to give us an event. No done up for Koi, but he has at least 4 2Ks in hand, if not more.
Does play the Lord Beppo right here. What will he stun? He'll stun the other Lord Beppo. Goes for rest the Lord Beppo, restarting 3 Don. Mihawk is now on 8. We'll be swinging an 8 into, never mind.
Oh. Trichiliocosm. Trichiliocosm. Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Trichiliocosm.
Enunciate.
Trichiliocosm. I'm going to be saying that word a lot now. That's going to be the stim later on today. Yeah, Law and Beppo, freezing the Law and Beppo. Kaido sitting on 3 Don, just debating if he is going to use that 3 Don to either, Don up a leader or go from there. No, just goes 8 into 8.
Question is, which counter is he going to use? I mean, you do have the Peronis, but that's one less search to worry to kind of not use that and just gets rid of it. Passes turn back to Koi.
I guess the question, he doesn't really need the Peronis as well, though. These 2 Bonnies, they're going to get a lot of incremental value as time's gone on. We've seen him search twice now, and they're going to be untapping again, so could search again. But once again, Koi is looking for that second Law and Beppo, because I don't believe he has one in hand. And that's going to make it awkward for Koi, because if Koi can't keep up with the boss monsters, let's see. Yeah, if he can't keep up with the boss monsters, that means Kaito more than likely will be able to push through and win the game. But let's see what happens here, Paul.
Uses the Bonnie search, looks for the top 5. What could he be looking for here, Will?
Oh, you just used my first name.
Sorry,
and
Gorm. My bad.
No, you're good. That just threw me completely. Oh, man.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was searching for the Law and Beppos, but the issue is that now, having to search first means that he can't play the Law and Beppo, so needing to, really push, use his Don efficiently, but not being able to do that is really hard to, that means no boss monster for Koi. He cannot play the 9-cost Mihawk, he cannot play the 9-cost Shanks, and he can't play the 10-cost Law and Beppo.
Using the getting a kid killer from that search. Will he be using a kid killer once? No, I don't think he'll be replacing any of the bodies because those bodies are just so valuable in the just getting so much draw in hand, stocking up on those 2 counters for the last swings of this round.
Here we go.
Goes for a 9K swing. Oh, never mind. Takes it back. Disregard
It
that.
could be an AK swing, Paul, due to the fact that
That's
Shanks is
right.
still rested. He's going to be 8 into 8. Gives a 1K to Tashigi. The dash pack to Tashigi as well. Very nice.
Goes for the Perona, replacing one of the Bonnies. Looks at the top 5. Let's see what he gets from either a Slash or another possible event. Gets himself another Gorm. What is it?
Trikiliocosm.
Thank you.
That's not bad.
That's
1 billion
actually
fold
well
Trikiliocosm.
spoken.
Oh! You know, if we take anything away from this top 4, we learn how to say a card. And you know what's going to happen? Next time we jump on a stream, we're going to forget it completely. That's okay. So it takes the 1 billion fold Trikiliocosm. So let's see what he does here. He's going to go 8 into lead. Kaito, once again, only needs to give a 1K. Can Koi even survive the onslaught of double Law and Beppo in a 7-cost Shanks?
Well, could we have a quick look at... Oh, never mind. I was going to look at Koi's hand, see what's up with that. But remember, does he have Don up? Yes, he does. He will be able to maybe restand the Law Beppo with the 2 Paradise Waterfalls.
Yeah, could do indeed. But that I don't think he's too worried about the Law and Beppo because unless it gets frozen again. But I do think Kaito is indeed out of boss monsters. Koi wanting to... Oh, the 5-cost Bonnie. You know, when a 10-cost Law and Beppo can't do it for you, just play the 5-cost Bonnie instead.
Play the team move version.
That's right, that's right. Is going to rest the Bonnie for leader ability. Does indeed.
Still has one more possible swing and then just passes turn,
Keeping
getting himself
5
active
yeah.
Don.
That's a lot of Don, and you know, Kaito did have 2 Law and Beppos, but one of them can't swing this turn, and maybe that does mean, and is Kaito struggling? What is he top deck here, Paul?
Kid Killer, no boss monster.
Although Koi did lose the boss monster battle, he did just get so much incremental value with the double Bonnie searches just getting more and more. He's both Bonnie searches searched 3 times, and Kaito just being unable to actually push that through. We've got 7 in hand for Kaito. Let's see what happens here.
Just contemplating.
10 done to work with for Kaito.
Does he play Shanks?
The 9-cost one?
7.
7. Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have that in hand, does he?
He does.
Oh. So with that there, what does Kaito want to do there? So 7-cost Shanks just does feel super underwhelming.
Yeah,
Oh, he does it
the
at the left of the last card in his hand. I do apologize. So what do we do?
Goes for the 10k swing. Is it going to be in? Yes, it will be into lead. I try to mill out as many counters in hand as possible. Man, that is so scary.
Yeah, look at that hand. You just don't feel comfortable even trying to go for game any way possible. So Koi has 1 Law and Beppo in hand. He has 5 2k counters in hand, and he has at least 4 events in hand. That's just way too many. Where is the green pudding?
And there we go. We're going to go for a 3 and a 2.
Look, I hear in OP15, we've got word on the street that actually a green pudding is being printed. And you know what green pudding does? Rest all you're done, your opponent trashes their entire hand. Oh, no.
It's wild.
That is wild. But, yeah, we could just see the absolute... I don't even know, the counters, the amount of counters that Koi is just sitting on. He's feeling pretty comfortable. Only has to deal with a 9 swing.
Going 8k swing into lead once more. We'll have to pitch out a 2-1 or even just a 3k, and there it is. There's going to be the Luffy Luffy event. Plays 2 for the Kid and Killer, getting himself a potential supernova. He will be able to get one of the Luffy's Luffy events. Just stocking up. If you can stock up on events and counters, I can too. Place 7. No, 6, sorry. 6 into the... Okay, bouncing back. The Kid and Killer. And what does he get to bounce back? Another Kid and Killer?
Yeah,
it
looks like the only thing that he can do is just search and searching. So has bounced it back, looking for top 5, probably looking for either more counter in the form of a 2K or a event. Players just discussing something. If only we had the comms, that'd be great to listen. But yeah,
you said he wanted to get 2K counter, and he did get one. He got himself the 4-cost Zoro.
You know, we see what's happening to both players as well, Paul. Like, there could be just one swing too many that gets through to this Mihawk, and not being able to go up to 8 for the turn with the Law and Beppo makes these swings a lot easier. So Kaido just debating what to do with his last 2 done.
Hasn't used leader ability as of yet. Can rest a Don and ramp up to get up to 3 again.
Definitely, yeah. Oh, Kaido not feeling too good. Where is he going to go? 6 into lead.
Oh no!
Oh,
Rests the
leader.
Then locks down
Okay.
the Shanks and the Tashigi.
And wanted to keep 2 Don up. He put the value in leaving those 2 Don up to be able to counter. Really, really interesting plays by Kaido, and I don't hate it.
Dang.
So, in Koi's hand, we know he has another Law and Beppo. Does he just slam that down right now and keep one of the Law and Beppos frozen? He's going to need to see which it was. You know, gut feel says you just drop down the Law and Beppo here, right, Paul? But is there anything else he go for? Can he, think about going for game here?
He wants to go fishing first, but he has to be careful with that 5k swing.
That's correct. That is a 5k swing. Can go into the Kid and Killer, but, Kaido's just going to use that to get a Don back. But let's see. Yeah.
Yep.
Koi, very aware of how 7-cost Shanks... We both know, but both these players have been playing Mihawk Mirrors for days on end and know how to go through it.
Contemplating whether to swing with that 10k Law Beppo into face, trying to get any potential event counters from hand. It's going to be a 6 into lead.
6 into lead, yeah. No 1k counters in Kaito hand, so is going to need to give a 2k or one of these events. What does he choose, or does he block as well? Does give a 2k. 10 into lead, Paul. Is this where we see a block from the Law, or is this where Kaido... No, goes down to 0.
Wait. And he decides to take it, okay. It's going to be another Kid and Killer, no big bodies.
Law and Beppo again, he's back. You may think you've seen the last Law and Beppo. No, sirree. They just keep coming left, right, and center. Good sportsmanship there by Kaito, moving the Don on the Mihawk, the dice on the Mihawk to a 3. 8k lead for this turn. Searching again, Paul.
Yeah. Just gets another 2k counter, Basil Hawkins.
Yes, Nito just passes turn back to Kaido. Kaido looking for a boss monster, or looking for a way to win this game. Are either of those in his hand?
And it's going to be a dense game. But he does have one like that, man. That Matt Black card. Decides to use
No, he's going for it. Yeah, wow, okay. Don't even worry about Dead Man's Game. 2 Don going down. Only 1 Don up for Koi. These events that he did have in his hand, he's not going to be able to use them all. So the amount of 2k counters does he have? How many does he have? The issue as well, Paul, what does he rest for the Dead Man's Game to restand more things? He's debating right now. It's going to be hard. Probably rest the Law.
Because it's 5k. Yeah, you would have to invest 1 Don onto it.
And Koi's needing 2 of these to hit.
Don't think that's going to happen.
No. Must mean that... Sorry, Kaido's needing 2 of these to hit. Kaido must have not been able to find any boss monsters in the hand.
Goes for another Dead Man's Game. Okay.
Wow. Double Deadman, 0 events. What?
Is he? He's gonna go 6 first?
No, he's resting the leader. What math does you do here? So we've got Shanks at it.
He should have just rested the Law instead, like you said.
Yeah, it's still the same though,
thing,
isn't it? Because I don't think you're donning up your leader at all. I think that's going to be the issue. So I think Koi's just chilling. He has way too much counter in there.
Five Don to meddle around with.
Is it going to be a 10 and a 12? Is it, Paul? Is that what we're looking at here? 2 Don on the Shanks, 3 on the Lawbep. No, it could be a 11 and a 12.
See.
That's 11. Takes the life. 12. We both know that there's a way. Look at the amount of counters. Fistman out. Had another 1K as well. Just no chance. Kaido unable to find any boss monsters. We do know in the Mihawk mirror, if you're unable to find all your boss monsters one after another, you will struggle. And, Koi done it again. Round 1 to him.
Man, that was a very lengthy game.
Yeah, we
as expected from a Green Mirror.
Took up about 30 minutes of the first round of the first timer. So, just a back and forth. And it's just literally the battle of boss monsters. If you have a boss monster, you are feeling good. If you don't have a boss monster, you are struggling. And, when you have players like, needing to boss monsters, it's the big cards, the Law Beppos, the 9-cost Shanks, the 9-cost Mihawks.
The RNG was definitely against Kaito.
Yep, 100%. He worked hard as well.
Especially in the early game.
I also wonder, Kaito ignoring those bodies. It made sense ignoring those bodies because he only had big bodies on the field, but being unable to get rid of those smaller bodies, the Bonnies, they just kept getting incremental value for Koi, incremental, and allowed him to counter out of that last swing. He went 12. Koi was sitting on 8, and he gave him 5 2Ks as well, so went up to 18K. Yeah, no worries. That's enough counter, brother.
Going to our game 2 over here. Let's see if Kaito gets a bit more lucky with his hand draw.
Would definitely be looking for some, a bit of blessings. I believe Kaito's going first this turn as well.
I believe so. Let's take a gander on what they have. We do see that. Okay, he's got a big body now.
He's got a big body, but
he doesn't like it.
And there was 0 searches in that hand for Kaito, and Koi happy with his hand. Will Koi share with the class what he's sitting on, or is he just going to leave it there?
Oh.
Kid and Killer into Tashigi, what he likes there, that's fair enough. Happy with that.
He does have also that one of Shanks on play.
Yeah, it's a 9-cost Shanks.
Yeah, just to get rid of that menacing 9-cost, 7-cost Shanks.
Yeah, 100%. You being able to push through that and just slam it down, get rid of a Laura Beppo, get rid of a Mihawk, it's just poetry in motion right there. So, into round 2 for this. Kaito top 5, there we go as well, into the life. Good luck to both players. Kaito is indeed going fast. He's just going to pass. No Perona search there, no Kikinojo, no Coffin Boat. Many pieces needed. So, we've got 2 Kid and Killers. He's just going to pass it there. So Kaito on his 3 Don turn is just going to put 1 under his swing 7 and 2 Don into his own Kid and Killer. Nice and simple there. Let's see what he finds in the top 5. Looking for the boss monsters. 2 Lauren Beppos in there. Has to take one of them. Once again, you probably don't want to be seeing 2 in one search, but it is what it is at the end of the day. We're going to go 4 Don now. We've got Koi. What is he going to play? Is he going to play one of these Zoros? Is he going to do something else? No other searches in hand, so might need to play... Does he swing with the Kid and Killer? Nah, not. The 4 Don turn, very, very awkward for Mihawk. It's just going to go 6. Oh, Koi. He did that. Oh, what is that? Oh, that was Kaito again. Sorry, apologies. What did he get from that search, Paul? I went over for the top life, but anyway. Oh, okay, he's blessing a lot of stuff.
Okay, here we go. Goes for the 4 Don turn. Oh, 5 Don turn play, sorry. Does he have the Tashigi in hand?
I think that's what he was looking for, is a 5 cost, and I don't think if we go to the left-hand screen...
No Tashigi?
No 5 cost. That's what he was blessing. He wanted a 5 cost. No. Kaito missing his curve, and that's one of the key things. You want to be hitting your curve, Paul.
I mean, he does have the Kikunojo there just as an extra card to just basically rest if he wishes to use the restand ability.
But he can't restand, Paul. There are no 5 costs on the field.
Oh, my apologies. That's right.
So even the Kikunojo does come down. Sure, it allows you to deal with the smaller bodies such as the Bonnie. He might still be thinking about playing it, but missing the curve, that hurts. That hurts, Kaito. That's what you don't want to see in your must-win game to get into the finals. Does go 6 in a life. Koi going down to 3.
Doesn't really mind taking the life so early on, especially with this certain matchup. Now, he's on 5. Dare I say, Kikunojo, play the 4 cost? I mean...
What does that do,
never
though,
mind.
Paul? It's
Never
just
mind.
going to
He
go
gets
6
a
into lead.
At least it's like he needs to. He doesn't have any. Oh, he can play the 6 cost law later on.
Yeah, on the 7 on turn, but you probably don't want to be doing it. It's a bit awkward. This Kidding Killer more than likely will be going down, but you know, Koi more than happy to go down to 2 life there. Kikunojo being played as well. Kaito, oh, Kaito. You can't help but feel, you know, you just, this stuff does happen in card games, but you just want a good match. But if your deck doesn't agree with you, you're going to feel a bit miserable. Koi thinking about what he's going to do in his 6th on turn. What are you thinking, Paul? Does he play this 5 cost Bonnie, keep something rested, keep one of, you know, Kaito's Don rested? Maybe the play is going to go...
I mean, he can prevent it potentially from the in preparation for a 7 cost Shanks.
It's true, that's
in
true.
hindsight, obviously, you know, we have that sort of perspective. But yeah, and it does exactly that.
Yeah, great call, Paul.
Yeah, preventing any 7 cost being played in the next turn.
Get that fly out! Nicely done by players, getting rid of the fly, but is going to rest one on the Don, get 3 Don back. Does he just swing big, or does he... looks like it might be an 8k swing, Paul.
For a 6 into 6, does take life.
There we go, Kaito going into his 7 on turn, but it's actually a 6 on turn. Might be looking to...
Oh, is it the Shanks?
Oh,
He just top decked the Shanks
no.
just in... It was just in time.
What is this hand, though? If he plays the law, he could law, but then what does he law into? What? I don't understand what he can even law into. Gets rid of the Kidding Killer with the Kikunojo. If he laws, this might be another... You know, remember last turn as well, last game, where he just lawed to get a law out?
The timing was so impeccable.
Yep, Koi playing to his strengths, just stopping Kaito from getting the 7 cost Shanks. Oh.
No.
Kikunojo to hand. What's coming out?
What, a 4 cost?
He's debating, does the Kikunojo come out again?
I mean, it can restand it, and it's like, oh, deja vu.
Oh,
Deja vu.
nothing. Deja vu. Very much so. You hate to see it, Paul.
Just passes turn just like that.
Can swing. No, he's going to rest
Okay.
with the law. Wasn't a pass, probably more of a exasperation of, yeah, he's gutted. He's gutted. Kaito's not feeling it. Oh, you just can't, you feel for the guy, man. You know, Koi's been dominant and Kaito's been playing to the best of his ability. He's been searching, he's been looking, and his deck has just not been agreeing with him.
I only think that he could potentially just play curve, but then Koi is like, smacks his hand. No,
Yeah.
not allowing it. I don't allow it.
Gonna go 8 into lead. What does Koi do here? Does he counter out with one of his 3 cost events? I think he's debating, or does he just take life? Nope, happy to go down to 1. Whoa, too much. 8 done turn for Koi. What does he do here, Paul? Are we going to see a 7 cost Shanks?
Shanks, maybe. Let's see what he has in hand. We're going to be a little peek over here.
Doesn't have a 7 cost Shanks on this turn, so looks like might be playing that 5 cost Bonnie instead.
And freezing.
The Law or a Don? No, Don probably... Ooh.
Can you imagine if he freezes a Don? He top decks.
A 9 Hawk me, a 9 cost... a 9 cost Mihawk, I hear ya. I think he might actually have one in hand as well, Paul, so...
The other option is obviously just, you know, he's got the 7 cost Shanks as a backup.
Yeah, but you probably feel a bit unfortunate. If you're not feeling too good playing the 7 cost Shanks on your 9 Don turn. That's going to be like where you want playing your bigger bodies, because although Shanks is a body, you want to play the biggest bodies possible. So let's see what happens here. Koi looks like he's probably going to go 8 into lead, into the law.
And just using the remaining Don for the Shanks.
No, I'm going to guess it's 5-cost Bonnie Paul, because there is no Shanks in
my
the
apologies. Yeah,
Koi's
I'm
hand.
mixing up their hands.
Oh. Yeah, Paul, we do see a 9-cost Mihawk in Kaido's hand. If Koi reads this, which is what it looks like he's trying to do by swinging into the law, because he might want to, keep the law rested, but what is he going to do? Kaido, could Paradise Waterfall to get the law from being rested, but he'd firstly need that card in his hand.
Can you imagine? I just want to see Kaito's reaction when he plays the Bonnie and prevents, and Koi preventing Kaito from using that 9 drops.
Yeah. I mean, Kaito also does have the 1 billion-fold Tricolosseum. No, Trichiliocosm.
That's it.
I went back to my bad ways, Paul.
Oh, here we go. What is the play here, Koi? Can he big brain this?
He's working with about 5, 6 Don right now. Is just going to go 6 into law. Oh.
Pitches out a 2K counter. There's going to be the Bonnie. Oh, and waiting.
Oh,
no! And there
onto
was
the
the reaction.
law.
He just little laugh like, oh, I can't believe this is happening to me right now.
Very unfortunate, but Koi actually freezing the law, so Mihawk will be able to come down be able to play.
Oh,
Looks like these guys are having fun at least, though.
Yeah.
And that's what we're here for.
Here we go.
Is it going to be the 9-cost law, or is it going to be the 7-cost Shanks? I think it has to be the 9-cost.
Yeah.
But the issue is, Paul, we know exactly what's going to happen as soon as he plays that 9-cost law. Mihawk. 9-cost Shanks going to come down, slam down, and just KO Mihawk.
He's
because
just been holding that right. That cut. Okay, here we go. You called it. You're the
no.
overseer. Oh no, it's exactly what Koi wants. He's like, basically walk into his trap.
Yeah. You've activated my trap card. It's the 9-cost Shanks in hand. Being able to KO the Dracul Mihawk. 8 into lead, just going to use the counter.
And pass this turnover here. Koi, he's already
He's
prepping.
prepped it right at the front.
And let's see Kaito's reaction to this. It's like Koi is like 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
He's got observation haki.
100%. Kaito just needs a break, and Koi is back.
Oh!
Kaito feeling it as well. That's brutal. Oh, yeah. You can't help but, dude, respect to both players just for the sportsmanship, just the vibes are immaculate here. If you told me this was a top 4 match, I wouldn't believe you, but this is amazing. Dude, Kaito's taking it well, man. We got to give that guy a hug after this, bro. We're feeling for him, but man, that's just brutal.
Like the luck has just run out.
Yeah. The observation haki, Kaito's, he was in his gear 4 the entire time, running up to the top 4, and he's got the 10-minute breather right now. And unfortunately, unable to get it. Gets through to the law. Kaito has 0 cards on the field, Paul. Is sitting on 3 life. He's going to go down to 2 life more than likely.
Yep. Does take the life. Let's see what he gets here.
I'm actually sad. There's a few movies that I cry to. It's Click by Adam Sandler. Yeah, that's great. And Kaito losing in the top 4. My 2 saddest movies, but no, brother. Can't help but feel for Kaito, can't you? Is there a world where I guess we're all
we don't know what will happen. Okay, let's see how Kaito plays out this.
Yeah, are we all doom and glooming too early? Can Kaito bring this back?
Let's stay optimistic for Kaito.
Of course, we need to.
Plays the Law Beppo, freezing the 9-drop Shanks. Will be able to rest the Law Beppo to restand 3 Don. The Mihawk is now sitting at 8,000 power. He will be swinging 10 into lead. Does take the life.
Koi sitting at 0. I don't think he's too scared here, but obviously it has a lot of pieces in the hand. He just needs this Law and Beppo back. The Law and Beppo back means that Kaito will then need to Law and Beppo the Law and Beppo to be able to do it, and does have the Law and Beppo in hand. We can see it right at the front. Has 2 Law and Beppos in hand. Has 3 Lauren Beppos in
It's just
hand.
going to be back to back to back.
We don't need to stress about Koi not being able to find Lauren Beppos. You know, is there a chance that Kaito just says, I'm going to go for 16 next turn, and it probably just still won't be enough, will it?
Yeah.
Koi sitting on 8.
He's got a lot of 2K counters. He's got 6 2K counters?
Oh, Paul. My heart breaks. These 5-cost bunnies will be useless this turn, but Lauren Beppo going to be staying frozen.
We'll be resting one of the Bonnies. Let's just restand 3 Dawn. And just pass this turn with the 3 Dawn active. We'll be preventing that Lord Beppo to swing.
Sorry, Paul. There's only 1 card on Kaito's field, so the plus 2k effect from Lauren Beppo will not be given to Koi. So maybe that's a 2k difference. I doubt it, but, you know, imagine if Koi loses by 2k due to the fact that Kaito played around it and only kept 1 card on the board. Because does Kaito have another Lauren Beppo in hand? I don't think he does, Paul.
He's just doing Dawn distribution. Is he just going to go... Is he just going to risk it for the biscuit?
Oh, he does have another Lauren Beppo, though. The biscuit may not be risked just yet. But the issue is that Kaito's going to play Lauren Beppo, and he's going to rest the Lauren Beppo. But the Shanks can now swing. What Koi's going to do is going to play another Lauren Beppo as well. And now and then the build keeps going. It goes 1-1. But whoever plays the first boss monster, which was Kaito, normally wins. But if the Shanks comes down and destroys the hopes and dreams of that 9-cost Mihawk, that's correct. Shanks is the better swordsman, Paul. There's a reason why we call Mihawk Fake Hawk.
Yeah, they There's a bit of lore there for you. All right, here we go. He decides to play for Dead Man's Game, resting the... Oh, go for another Dead Man's Game?
Is he just going for it?
Is he going to go for another Dead Man's Game? But it doesn't really matter because of the amount of 2K counters in hand.
You're correct, but it looks like he's just going to go for it, Paul. He's going to go... Yeah. Sigh.
Here we go.
Oh...
We need to give him a hug after this.
100% is going to be swinging. Was 6 plus another 8 is swinging 14 into lead.
That's 2. 10.
Just more than enough.
Yeah, more than enough.
GG's Koi is going into the finals of the World Championship, Paul. That's crazy.
That's
the
insane.
Oceania World Championship, should I say. You know, I don't want to preempt it, but maybe I've got my observation hugging. This is Koi going into the finals in Japan.
Kaito's worst enemy wasn't Koi.
Yeah. We hate to see it, but it is what it is. That's a brutal game.
We have 22 minutes left into the next round.
Looks like they're still playing it out, though. Maybe that was just a fist bump for you know, just a... I mean, no Don up. This surely should be finished, but...
They just finished. No. Oh. Yeah. Did they fist bump? Oh, wait. They fist bumped?
They fist bumped, so I guess the judge is having a conversation with them.
Because the fist bump is technically a kind of like a...
A concede, is it? Yeah, okay.
It's like similar to in like Dota when you type GG in a rank match.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you've got to fight.
Either way, it doesn't... Okay, cool. The judge wanted to just clarify that. Okay, we don't want to...
Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
Having that...